Okay, good day. This is a Revolution FX Strategy speaking, and this is another video again of our behind the scenes or our VIP channel. And then for this week, it started on Monday on the 4th of September. As you can see, the first signal was a sale on gold, and this one here, this is how we send our signals. Did not go according to how we expected it because it went all the way up, hit our stop loss in the process of creating a head and shoulders pattern, and then it actually dropped after creating the head and shoulders pattern. So that was a loss for the first day of the week. So the second one was the US 30, and then you can see US 30 sale, and then that's the analysis there. And then the entry is precisely timed for that candle so that they have to sell at the exact candle where I've put the arrow there. And then after that, okay, so this is the gold that the students actually, one of the students realized that the analysis was still valid. So that drawdown, the market was actually going to create another shoulder of the head and shoulders pattern. So now he entered exactly on that right shoulder, and then he made some killing, as you can see. And then this is the uh, um movement of the US 30 signal. As you can see that from the entry, it started to fall down. Okay, so this is the update now on that gold trade. As you can see that it went exactly to where I had placed the stop loss, and then when it triggered the stop loss, it started to fall all the way down. Okay, so these things usually happen in the market, especially if you are trading this strategy that we do. Every drawdown, you know that it is coming actually to create another shoulder, to create either an inverse head and shoulder or a head and shoulders pattern. Hence, your stop loss must be maybe 10 to 20 pips above the current shoulder that is available. Okay, so on that case, I had made a stop loss to be too tight. Okay, so on the US 30, as you can see, still falling and it's going perfectly. We took a Euro AUD sale, and then this one here also, it didn't go well. It hit a stop loss, and then we took Nasdaq buy, and then on this Nasdaq, all the analysis, technical analysis, actually supported a sale because on an H4, according to our strategy, it was supposed to be a sell. So now, when I looked at it, I realized that it is actually sitting at a resistance and support. So now, when Nasdaq approaches a resistance level or a support, it respects those areas. And then even when I combined with the fundamentals, I realized that the fundamentals, they were actually supporting a bullish move. Hence, I gave the signal, even though, but I had to inform the students that this signal, we are going against our strategy. Okay, because most of them, they understand the strategy, or they know that, okay, if I say sell, I have to provide a chart and then give a reason to why I am selling, I am telling them to sell, or why I am telling them to buy, so that when they see the chart, they've been taught in such a way that everyone will actually know that, okay, no, but brother, I think this one here, you might have maybe read the chart wrong. Did you realize this or this or this? And then I'll have to explain to them that, okay, I overlooked that because of ABC. That is why I always train and tell people that do not just go for anyone who's just going to tell you buy Nasdaq without an explanation, because that is your hard-earned money. If I just say, okay, buy Nasdaq, sell Nasdaq, buy gold, sell gold, you do not even know why I am saying sell. But if I say sell and give you a chart to explain to you why I am saying you must sell, then even also now when you lose your money, you will understand that, okay, but he actually gave me a reason as to why he said what he said. Because remember, at the end of the day, that is your money. You must be responsible. Okay? As much as if I can tell you, use good, proper risk management. You see, that risk management on my side, on your side, you have to be also responsible enough to actually question me and say, okay, brother, if you say I must buy Nasdaq, why are you saying I must buy? Because at the end of the day, when you lose, you are losing your money. So I believe that is one of the things, especially in the forex trading, where people, they haven't actually come to that realization that someone giving a signal, if they doesn't care about it, just say buy, sell, buy. You lose your money, you don't even understand why you lost, because it's just going to say, the trade hit a stop loss. And then at the first time, you did not even know the reason why you entered the trade, but you just trusted the person who said buy, sell. But if I say buy Nasdaq, and then I have given you the chart, and then you have got a right to question me and say, but you see, this according to what you have taught us, you said when the market is like this, we must be selling. Then I'll answer you and say, yes, you are supposed to be selling, but this now cancels that sell because the market is sitting on a resistance turned support. So we expect it to be bullish. Even the fundamentals, they are supporting a bullish move. Hence, I am giving it as a buy. Okay, it is important to send these charts when you are giving signals. Someone who's definitely and seriously giving signals, who knows what they're doing, they will give you a signal with a chart explaining why they gave you that signal. That is someone who knows what they're doing. But if you go outside there, someone is just dishing out buy, sell. You must be very skeptical, because at the end of the day, you might be winning. Yes, I'm not saying you can lose all the time, but you might be winning. Maybe they are just lazy to tell you why they're saying so. But it is your responsibility also to actually question the person. Please show us the analysis where you did of that signal that you gave us, so that we have got that extra assurance. Because if you do not have that assurance of the chart, I guarantee you, psychologically, you'll be panicking because you have no idea what is happening in the market. Every drawdown, you do not know what is happening in the market. Then you will think that I'm losing this trade. You are panicking. You are in a panic mode. But if I give you a signal with a chart explaining as to why the market is behaving the way it's behaving, it gives you a peace of mind in such a way that you are able now psychologically to deal with that drawdown when the market is going in red, because you know that I've explained it to you that the market will come here, this is what it's going to do. After that, it will go into profit. Then you are trading with a peace of mind, because remember, trading is 90% psychology. So the chart that we send is not that to show that we are good at analyzing the market. These charts, they deal with your psychology when we're trading. Okay. So as you can see now, if I say Nasdaq sell, and then I give you a chart like this, and then automatically with your mind, you know that, okay, there's a stop loss, there's a sell. This is how we did the analysis. This is how we expect the market to move. So when the market is moving against what I have expected, then that is where you can start to DM, why is the market behaving like this? Then I'll say, okay, this is what is happening in the market. But now, if you see from entry, the market is falling. Slowly, you are also building your psychological capacity to be able to handle the pressure of the market. Okay. I hope that makes sense. But for those who are seriously and know forex, they understand what I'm talking about. If someone just say buy, sell, that signal that you take from someone who says buy, sell, and someone who says buy, sell, and give you a chart, you have got more peace of mind from a signal that was given with an explanation than a signal that says just buy, sell. That signal, your emotions are all over the place, because you do not know what is happening in the market. You just sold, you just bought, you have no reason, you have no idea why you bought, why you sold. Okay. So now let's see the Nasdaq. As you can see, it kept falling, and then TP1 was hit. Okay, and then we did the GBP This is the analysis for the GBP and then at exit that candle, the market moved. GBP TP1 was hit. Nasdaq, as you can see, stop loss was moved to break even. Okay, and then immediately when we move our stop loss to break even, we take off a few layers, okay? That is how we grow consistently our account. The Nasdaq kept falling, as you can see, it kept falling all the way down, and then we kept following it with our positive stop loss, our positive stop loss profit, okay? German 30, we did German 30 buy, and this is our German 30, and then I believe there's a video on YouTube explaining why we took this German 30, okay? And then, as you can see in blues, the signal was given at 0947, and by 0952, it was already in profit, okay? And it cruised all the way past TP1. And then that Nasdaq was still falling, as you can see here. And then now these are the analysis that the students make. See? So they are analyzing the market for themselves. And then this one did the strategy on a daily. Okay, and here was trading GBP AUD and Nasdaq on 15 minutes, 5 minutes, Nasdaq on 1 hour, US state on 1 hour, and then some withdrawals there. And then this is the signal again of the Nasdaq. This was a Nasdaq buy. But now the fundamentals came mixed in such a way that I immediately, when the fundamentals came, I had given them for a buy because I expected it to reject this confluence zone. But when the fundamentals came, they came supporting a bearish move. So I said, close immediately with a loss. Okay, so that was at 15:23. The signal was given. No, the signal was given at 3:15, and then immediately at 3:30, when the fundamentals came in, I realized that they were mixed. So I said close. So the market had not actually moved. It was still on that entry zone. Okay, so I said sell, but even that sell was only based on fundamentals. The technical analysis was still supporting a bullish move. So it only went into sell a few pips and then shot again back to the confluence zone. So that is when I decided to close all positions, take the loss. Okay, as you can see here, the market might sell, but I have closed all my Nasdaq positions with a loss because of the fundamentals. Okay, so it appeared again as if the market was going to sell because of the fundamentals. They were recovering very fast. Okay, but the technical analysis stood its ground and it was not violated. As you can see, Nasdaq failed to breach the confluence zone. Okay, so when it failed to breach, it had to reject that zone. See, that is a H4 candle rejecting that zone, that confluence zone. It rejected. Okay, and then we did a UK 100 sale, and then this one, I believe I posted also the video on YouTube about this sale. So it was timed precisely that at that very candle, that is where we were supposed to sell. And then after we did that, the market started to fall all the way down. Okay, we're in profits here. As you can see, there is a sharp fall right there. And then this is the update on that Nasdaq setup that I actually said. As you can see, that from that confluence zone, it went all the way up to where we said it must go. That is the TP there. And then from there, it started to fall again. So with indices, as long as you combine them with the fundamentals, you can hardly go wrong. So with good risk management, you can make a lot of money on the indices. Okay, so now this is what I wrote to the students. Indices, that is Nasdaq, NAS 100 US Tech, Dow Jones or US 30, UK 100, German 30, US 500, or S&P 500 or JP 225. These are the best ways of making money very quickly or lose it very quickly in the market. Hence, when trading them, you must know exactly what you are doing, meaning that each entry must be timed precisely to avoid bigger drawdowns that can wipe out your whole account. Excellent risk management is not only recommended, but it is a must. Okay, golden rule: do not be greedy, always take profit when happy. Okay, so now this one, at the request of one of our brothers, the reactions are now available, so they can now react to these contents, because I want this group to be as interactive as possible, because we are learning from each other. You see, because in Forex you need a trading community. By yourself, yes, you can trade, but your stay in the forex business might be limited. After some 1 year or 2 years, you might actually be bent down or bent out. I don't know, like you are actually exhausted, because trading is psychologically and emotionally exhaustive. So you need people that can point out one or two things with you. You see, I'm helping them, they are helping me. Okay, we are all learning, we are all growing together. And then in this process, they become better traders, and I also continue to grow and become a better trader. Because the moment, as a human being, you say, I have learned everything, I know everything, that is where you stop growing. Okay, so now what I've decided to do is that we are dropping off all currency pairs. We won't be giving out any signals on currency pairs. We are focusing solely on indices. And then on indices, we'll be trading the London session and the New York session. So when we trade the London session, New York session, we make sure that we trade the indices combined with the fundamentals. Then that increases our chances and opportunity of actually that almost everyone gets to make money from the market. Because with currencies, you can give a signal, goes into profit, but that profit is only about 30 to 40 pips. You see, but with indices, when it goes in our direction, you know that you have already made a killing on that pair. So I've realized that I'm only going to focus on indices. That is only, we are no longer trading also on the Asian session. It's going to be only the London session and the New York session. And then for those who would like to join but do not have the capital, because a lot of people, they do not value knowledge, but they believe that they can make it on their own. So for those people, I can say you can actually, I'll put the link of the brokers that we use. And then once you join with that link, deposit a minimum of $200, and then show that you have actually deposited that amount on that broker that we have given you. You'll be added on the signals channel. Then you'll be getting the signals by joining through the link of the broker that I would have provided. Okay, so you are not paying for signals, but the money that you would have paid, you deposit on your broker, you trade the signals. Because I know most people, they would rather lose money in the market than get knowledge. But now I've come up with an opportunity for people, everyone now, who can deposit their money on the broker that I would recommend, and then show that, okay, now this is my proof of payment, this is my deposit. Then you'll be added into the signals channel. The reason I'm saying the minimum is 200, because we are only going to be trading indices. And with indices, if you are trading a small account, it is easy to blow a small account with indices, because they are extremely volatile. Okay, so $200 is the safest amount that you can start with. Okay, so thank you very much. Those interested, you can either DM me or send a WhatsApp message. The phone number is there on the channel. If you are really serious, you will see the phone number on the channel, because the reason why I don't put phone numbers on these videos, because most people, because that they saw a phone number, they will start to just send a message, wasting time. But for someone who's really serious, they will actually take that initiative to go to the channel, check the profile, look for the number. When you see that person contacting you after getting the number from that YouTube, you know that this person have actually made an effort to look for this number. They are serious. But others, because the number is there, and then they've got the data, they've got the time, they can just type a message, wasting your time. So that is the reason why I don't post phone numbers with the videos. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.